Well, here we are at Maker Faire 2013 in Rome, and the team from Emutex have put together some demos for the Intel stand. The first demo we have is one we have called MyWatts. MyWatts demonstrates how to build a home automation system that's connected to the internet. The demo hardware consists of an Intel Galileo board with an XB Zigbee shield to create a wireless mesh control network. The network consists of the Galileo base station, 4 remote PIR occupancy sensors, temperature sensors, and 2 relay stations. It also has a USB to RS485 converter to connect to a Carlo Gavazzi energy monitor over Modbus. The software for the system is the Emutex Cougar Industrial Framework, which implements control and data acquisition, and high-level control is scripted in Lua. The operating system is Linux. The system is mounted inside an acrylic PC case for aesthetics and safety reasons, as we're switching mains voltages. A doll's house is used to simulate a house with lights in the rooms activated by the proximity sensors. 2 relay boards are included in the demo, both controlled by Zigbee. One local board inside the case controls mains appliances connected through sockets on the outside of the case. The energy monitor uses its 3-phase current measuring capability to provide 3 individual current and associated power usages for the 3 appliances. The PIR sensors are wired to a battery module and are mounted inside a black plastic case along with a temperature sensor. These transmit readings once a second to Galileo. The system also connects to the cloud using the iDigi connector, and we've developed a tablet application that can be used to control the mains power devices and to set the mode of the system. For example, in holiday mode, the PIR sensors activate the alarm. Other modes such as max demand or night mode are possible too. The tablet can also query the cloud to see instant and historical power consumption by each of the mains devices. Here's John demonstrating the system at the fair.
Okay, hi, my name is John Toomey. I'm with Emutex and we're about to demonstrate the MyWatts home automation demo on Intel Galileo. If you follow me, please. Over here, you will see a doll's house, which models a home consisting of a set of lights that are remotely controlled using an iPhone and or iPad app. It's also controlled by a set of occupancy sensors, which are infrared sensors. You will see an example of a sensor here on the pillar beside us. Typically that would be inside a home, in a room. That infrared sensor communicates wirelessly via Zigbee over to Intel Galileo. So a key feature, as I mentioned, of this demo is you can remotely switch on and off devices in your home. So in this case, I'm going to demonstrate switching off a lamp or a fan, which could emulate an air conditioner. So I select using my app, I select my fan and my light, and I switch them off. As you can see, they're now off. A great feature of this demonstration is the holiday mode feature. You could be gone away on holidays and you decide, oops, I need to turn off all the lights in my home and switch on the alarm. So using your app, you select your holiday, it switches off all the lights. The alarm system is on now, so I trigger the sensor. And as you can now see, the intruder alarm has been triggered. And we say, okay, the police call you and you say, okay, I understand what the issue is, and you decide to switch off the system, return it into normal mode, especially if you come home afterwards. So you select normal, and your lights and your system is back on. A key feature of any home automation system today is to measure power consumption. So in a greener world, we want to control power. So in this case, I'm going to turn back on these devices here, which are being metered. So the light and the fan, I turn them on. So the light is now on. So we're now going to investigate what power are those devices consuming. So bear with me. So we're entered back to the app again. I select the devices. Right now, that lamp is consuming 32 watts of power. For those who are not so technically minded and want to know what that costs in their local currency, in this case euro, you will see this is costing 0.18 cents per hour. Okay, in many cases you might have a heavier consuming device and you want to switch it off. And you say, oh my god, you could be in the car or at home or at holiday, and you decide to want to switch off the devices. Active control switches. And I say, okay, I'm going to just turn off all devices in this case and turn them back off. Now, what is at the heart of this demo is the Intel. Here you will see an Intel Galileo. So the new board from Intel, which employs an Intel Core processor. On that board you will have a daughter board. It's an Arduino I/O expander shield. On that is mounted as a Digi-XP Zigbee transceiver. That transceiver is communicating with our sensors, and it's also communicating with relay switches here, which are controlling the lamp and the fan that I showed you earlier. We also have a meter from Carlo Gavazzi, which is also monitoring the power consumption of these devices. We also have, you come with me to the doll's house, we also have a wireless relay switch, a 4-channel switch inside the doll's house. That is also being controlled by Galileo. So, just to summarise this demo, the MyWatts is a home automation system. We can control all devices in a home. It can be any type of electrical device. You can switch them on and off, you can measure power consumption, and you can also control the security system. So, thank you very much.